Hello and welcome back to the Choosiest channel. Today I'm going to quickly show off this farm that I designed. Essentially, the gist of it is we're using the Sundial to quickly set our speed to different values so that we can walk over specific gaps. So at 70% speed, you will fall into this gap. At 93% speed, you'll fall into this gap. At 108, you'll fall into this gap, 155 into this one, and 380, and you'll skip them all and go through this top lane here. So that is essentially what we're going to be using today. And the reason why we want something like this, or specifically I wanted something like this, is so that I could have a 2-key farm. So this is entirely 2 keys. You will not ever have to lane switch. You will basically not have to do anything. And as Technoblade once said,
the dream that all SkyBlock players share, which is to not have to play anymore.
Anyways, I'm going to quickly show how this is farmed. I'm not going to be showing how it's made because you can just come to the island. It's very, very simple. It's just a basic 1x1 crop farm, as you can see over here. It's just one of these farms, but it's just a little bit different in the way that it does lanes. So you just visit the island. My in-game name is Choosiest, spelled like that. And you can just kind of come see how it's made, or how it was made, and then replicate it for yourself. Obviously, I'm just doing one plot right now because I wanted to show it off. I won't be using it for anything long-term, but I think it's pretty neat. Anyways, time to show how it's farmed. Alright, so if you come over here, and you stand right here, you can set your pitch and yaw to this. You want to head up into the corner, go like that, and then just slash set spawn. Once you've done that, you can come down to this bottom layer. I prefer doing it from the bottom layer first. You can come up here and start farming the top layer, but I just prefer to do the bottom layer first. So I can do slash warp spawn, or warp guard. Lock my mouse movement, and then start farming. Anyways, once you get to the end, it'll break the crop using the sundial to change your speed. So as you can see, I'm now moving at 390%, and then I just blow over all those gaps. And then once I reach the end over here, I'll break the next crop. I believe it's the potatoes for this layer. And then that will change my speed to 155. I cross over the gaps. And then it just puts me in the next lane. And at the end of this lane, it should be carrots, which will once again change my speed, as you can see up there, to 108. And I'm in the next lane. And at the end of this lane, it should be nether warts. And then once I break them, oh, it's wheat, so it should still be 93. And then I go into the next lane. Now this one should be nether wart, and then it should set my speed to 70. And then I'll fall through that first gap, and it should reset the farm. And there you go. That is 5 layers of farm, completely farmed, with no input from me outside of the 2 keys that I pressed, which was D and my break key. Anyways, I thought this was pretty cool. I thought it was a pretty neat idea, and spread over 5 plots. This is infinite, so you can just farm to your heart's content without without needing to lane switch. Anyways, that should be the entire video. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.